everybody? I'm here today to tell you why hard work alone won't make you rich. That's right. Here's why hard work alone won't make you rich. Hard work is important for becoming wealthy. It is necessary for building wealth and becoming ultimately rich, okay? But hard work alone won't make you rich. Now, let me start driving. I'll get on my way and I'll tell you exactly why. And it's a common misconception. A lot of people think that if you just work hard, you're going to get rich. And a lot of people preach that as well. But we all know it's not the truth because there are many hard workers that don't get rich. And it's because hard work by itself doesn't make you rich. Now, I'm going to point out two things. The first thing is that you need a mixture of hard work and smart work, okay, to become rich. First of all, okay? And the second thing is I'm going to tell you that there are different values and levels of hard work, okay? So please, just stay tuned for the whole video. I'm going to try and keep it decently short, but get to the point as well, okay? And like just for credibility purposes, I'm in my early 30s at the time of filming this, and I'm pretty successful for someone my age, given myself sort of coming from just an average regular family with an average upbringing, okay? I've done well in terms of, exceeding where I was likely to end up, okay? So, and the reason is because I found this out at a really early age, okay? So, basically, imagine you have someone that works hard for a very low wage. So let's just say, just for the sake of argument, let's just say someone makes $1 an hour, but they're working 100 hours a week. They're still making only $100 a week. So they can work 100 hours a week, but they're only making $100 a week because they're working hard, but they're not necessarily working smart because they're working for a low wage. And don't give me any comments about wage, this and that. Listen, this is just an example of numbers. I could say they're working for one pair of glasses a week, doesn't matter, okay? I'm just using the examples as numbers. So don't come at me with all sorts of different this and that. Listen, these are just exemplar numbers, okay? So anyways, now imagine there's another person, okay? They make $100 an hour, but they're lazy, so they only work 1 hour a week. Guess what? That other person who works smart to make $100 an hour, but doesn't work hard, will only make $100 a week. So they're actually making the same amount of money. Yes, their working hours is completely different, but they're making the same amount of money. So what you need is a person who's gonna make $100 an hour and work 100 hours a week. So you need someone that is going to make a smart work, so they're gonna make a good amount of money for every hour that they put in, but also they're gonna put in hours like no tomorrow, hard work. You need someone who has a combination of both, and I'll explain my example to you right now, and then I'll tell you about the different values of smart work. So just banking on that hard work and smart work. When I was younger, I had all minimum wage jobs until I got my full-time job, okay, basically. So as you know, I have a fairly sizable channel, as you could probably tell by watching this, but in addition, I'm a full-time elementary school teacher. So like until I got my full-time job, until I started in the profession of teaching, all my other jobs, all my other part-time jobs were like pretty much minimum wage or slightly above minimum wage by like 20 cents an hour, okay? So at the end of the day, I had to work a crazy amount of hours at those jobs to make a good amount of money. I was working throughout high school and university 40 to 50 hours a week, okay? And then when I had graduated and before I had found my full-time job, I was working up towards 100 hours a week, okay? And I was still building my online presence through social media and all the stuff that I have right now online, okay? So I was able to work hard, but because I wasn't earning a good hourly wage, it wasn't really working smart. I had friends that were making more money per hour than me at their part-time jobs, but I didn't care. I just wanted the value of learning to work hard, okay? And then now, right, as I got older, I make substantially more than I made per hour, especially with my own stuff. Like if I spend an hour making videos, the amount of money that I make is like to the moon compared to what I earned before at a part-time job. So now when I put in 80 hours a week at this unbelievable wage that I give myself, okay, that's how you get rich. by working hard and working smart, okay? And someone can work hard and not smart and then transition to working smart. And I think that's better than learning how to work smart but not work hard. Because if I had learned to make $100 an hour when I was younger, right, but not learned how to put in 80, 90, 100 hours a week, okay, or even 60 hours a week, whatever you want to call it, like just excess hours, then it would be hard for me to give those excess hours, because I would almost be spoiling myself by giving myself by earning such a high wage early on. So it's better to learn to work hard and then learn to work smart than the other way around. I don't know many people who got a good salary, okay, at a very young age that learned to put in extra hours. They were just happy, so they stuck to their 40 hours. But I do know a lot of people who put in 80, 70, 80, 90, 100 hours a week, even 60 hours a week at a low wage, and then they get a high wage and they're still putting in those hours. That's who becomes rich, okay? Now, the next thing, the second part of this video is the value of hard work, right? So similar to working smart, but not necessarily. This is where the working smart portion comes in. You want to figure out what is a high value level of hard work that you can put in. So meaning, if I'm working out for an hour, and I say I'm gonna go for a light walk for an hour, I'm gonna get burned this many calories. But if I say in that hour, I'm gonna go for a hard run or a hard jog, I'm gonna burn this many calories. What it comes down to is we're both working out for an hour, okay? Both of those examples, we're both working hard, right? But one of us has a higher value for that hard work, okay? So if I'm spending an hour, if I want to build muscle, and I say I'm going to spend an hour stretching, versus I'm going to spend an hour on the chest press, on the bench press, dumbbell flies, working on my chest muscles. Obviously, doing the chest workout is going to build more muscle. It brings me more value, okay, for that hour of a workout that I'm doing. The same thing goes with becoming rich, okay? You know, you want to do a high value skill. You want to work hard, but work hard with a high value skill. So figure out what's going to be of a high value and then work hard with that. Now, like I said, if you're young and you're watching this and you want to become rich, you want to build wealth, okay? You need to understand learning to work hard at a young age is far more important than learning to work smart. Because you can learn to work smart in like a few days. You can learn how to double how much you're making. You can discover things that earn a lot of money per hour easily. But what is hard is trying to convince yourself you can do 40, 60, 80, 100 hours a week, whatever the case is. That's what's hard. Trying to convince yourself that you can work more. I can tell someone how to earn more money per hour or how to build a successful social media presence in a matter of a day. I can teach them that. But to teach someone how to put in an extra 20 hours a week for the next 10 years, that's like I'm gonna be pulling teeth. Like it's gonna take so long and so much talking to convince them that that's what they need to do. And then they have to, it's a habit, right? So, at the end of the day, working hard alone won't make you rich, okay? And yeah, you can say money isn't everything. Don't give me that. Keep those comments to yourself, man. I don't want to hear that nonsense, okay? Listen, you can have a life without money. You can have a life with money. I'll tell you right now, I've been in both situations. The life with money is much better, okay? It's much better. You're still the same person. You could just be more of who you are with more money. It's as simple as that, okay? So if you're gonna come at me with the comments of this, keep those comments to yourself, okay? I don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it because it's not true. You want to learn about money, talk to someone who has money. Don't talk to someone who doesn't have money, because someone who doesn't have money is going to tell you money is useless. Someone who has money is going to tell you money is very useful. It's not everything. It won't make you happy, but it is extremely useful for many things in life, okay, that are associated with increasing your level of happiness slightly. And you bring them all together, yes. You know what? Anyways, I'm not going to go on about that. That's totally on a tangent. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.